My secret sauce is screen printing soft hand graphics. There's a misconception in screen printing that you need to use water-based inks to get that soft hand effect, that soft feel of the image on the shirt. The reality is the vast majority of screen printers prefer plastisol ink. So why is that? Because plastisol is very forgiving. It won't ever dry in the screen, and it's incredibly durable on the garment. It lasts forever. So if it's cured properly. So how do I achieve water-based soft hand with plastisol? That water-based type feel. There's two options to use separately, or better to use together: thinning your ink and or printing through a higher mesh screen. So let's talk about thinning your ink first. The quick and easy to begin thinning your ink is simply by stirring it. Plastisol is thixotropic, which means as you stir, the ink viscosity, the ink thickness lowers. So new screen printers might notice the ink is easier to pull or the easier to push the further into the job you get. That motion of the squeegee is actually thinning the ink as you print. Beyond stirring the ink, I like to use curable reducer to thin my ink. While curable reducer makes your ink easier to pull or push with your squeegee, it also softens the ink. That means it's easier to print through a higher mesh. So there's the higher mesh option, and that's going to lay down a thinner layer of ink. Here's my caution. If your supplier says, yeah, we've got that, but ours is called viscosity reducer, beware, it is not the same thing. Viscosity reducer is plasticizer, which is the liquid part of your plastisol ink. So if you mix in too much, more than 3 to 5%, it's going to cause washability issues, and you won't know it until the customer washes the garment for the first time. So to cure plastisol, the PVC resin, the plastic, in the ink absorbs the plasticizer. But if there's too much plasticizer, the ink won't cure properly. And again, you won't know until that first wash. On the other hand, curable reducer can be mixed into the plastisol at any ratio, so you can't do it wrong. You cannot mess this up. So say no to viscosity reducer and a big yes to curable reducer. So if you want that screen print soft hand image with plastisol ink, stir it up, mix in curable reducer, and print through our higher mesh count screen. That's my secret sauce for today.